Hi, I'm Mieke Buchan and welcome to Making Tracks. Hey Anna, how are you?
Good, thank you.
You must be the legendary Ned.
G'day, how you going?
Oh!
I see a bend in your rod!
It is a beautifully clear morning in Cooper Pedy, so conditions are perfect to take a scenic tour over one of Australia's true natural wonders just nearby Lake Eyre. Can I give him a bit of a pat? Well,
But he may not.
People ask me what's my favourite beer, and my standard answer, because it's true, is my next one. It doesn't.
Now, you're a pretty accomplished sailor. How long have you been out here on the water?
Oh, look, about 7 years, yeah.
What? How old were you when you started sailing?
I was 62.
These oysters are the most sought after oysters in the country. They're called plate size.
Right.
So that's what you'd see in on your entrees in restaurants all over the country.
Here you go. Cheers. Oh, it's good. Salty.
Nice and
Proper salty. Straight from the sea. Look how cute they are.
They're pretty hungry.
They are starving. This is so cool.
So this is, we call it our Hens on Holidays chicken caravan. Every week they move to a new patch of grass. Because you're not keeping them in the same place the whole time, diseases can't build up.
This week we're on the mid-north coast of New South Wales, which is where I spent my barefoot, freckle-faced summers as a kid.
Oh. See, if you aim for that tree, that was the second best cast I've ever seen.
You know what? I see in your future a big splash, a big pool-sized splash right here. Oh, look at that. They're all just having a little drink. It's just amazing, isn't it? Normally you have to go to a wildlife park to see Australian animals like this up close. They're little.
They're tiny. And
If you weren't paying attention, you would think that was a mozzie or a little blowfly.
Yeah, and a lot of people, if they see them in their garden, think it's a pest. But as they're so tiny, they'll only produce 2 jars of honey a year.
So it's very precious.
Yeah, and it tastes sensational and it's very medicinal.
Oh,
yeah.
This is amazing. I feel like I'm in a Disney movie. So does it kind of go in and out like a jackhammer?
It does, yeah. Once you get it going, it'll actually operate itself.
You make it sound very simple, but I will
is.
tell you that it's actually extremely heavy, and holding on to this while it's jacking into the rock, I think would actually be really hard work.
No, not necessarily, no. You've got to be in tune with it.
Right. So it's like horse whispering, but with a big drill.
That's close enough.
I'm barely an hour outside of Port Augusta, and it's amazing how much the landscape has changed. It really is worth just jumping out of the car and getting a proper look. So Gordon, this is the real outback right here. So what is bronco branding?
Well, bronco branding's been turned into a competition, or modified to a competition thing, so that we can keep the tradition going.
Climbing's really interesting because it's good for kids who maybe don't do well at team sports and conventional sports. But they come climbing, and some of them, you know, they're terrible at football and tennis, but they're great at rock climbing.
Is it wrong that I'm this excited? From the dolphins frolicking in Port Augusta to the spectacular terrain of Cooper Pedy and Lake Eyre to the bucking broncos at William Creek. If I'd tried to cram one more thing into this road trip, I don't know if I'd made it home. I'm dusty, I'm windswept, and I've loved every second. Hello, mate. Can we be friends now? All right, the show's over. I'm just going to stay here and eat honey.